Hey boys and girls, Mr. A here. I'm going to be showing you some of the materials that I use in my lessons and in my studio. And then later on, I'm going to make another video on the materials that I use in my art room. So let's get started, shall we? And again, I want to wish you guys a happy new year. I go back to school soon, and the kids will come back in the day after. But I want to wish you guys a happy new year. Hope you guys opened up your presents, had a great time. So let's get started, shall we? I'm going to be using just a plain piece of black, not black, but regular cardboard. A backing board, they call it. It's called a backing board, just regular cardboard that a calendar came in. All right? First off, the only tool you really need is just a regular number 2 pencil. In the art world, we call this an HB pencil. And if you notice, my point isn't really sharp. I don't use a very sharp point in my videos. So I like my point to be very dull. So just a regular number 2 pencil. Make some marks. See the marks that I'm making on here? It makes some marks. And I'm just using a regular cardboard. Making some marks on this cardboard here. So a number 2 pencil. When I was in art school, one of my instructors said, you don't need fancy pencils. The big pencil set with all the HBs and 2H and 4H and 4B and 6B, because sometimes you might not be able to get an artistic pencil. You know, a very soft lead or a very hard lead. Sometimes the only pencil you can get is a number 2 pencil. So the best thing to do is just get a number 2 pencil. We're going to switch gears a little bit, and I'm going to use something else to draw on. So, here's a number 2 pencil. That's better. See the marks that I'm making? This is the same pencil you use to write with at school. So anything that makes a mark is good. But a number 2 pencil, you can't go wrong. Also, a mechanical pencil. A lot of my artist friends and animators and people that do comic books and regular artists who like to draw and sketch, these are regular mechanical pencil. I like the leads. I used to love using these when I was a kid. I used to like to hear the clicky noise. And again, this is a HB or number 2. See the marks that I'm making? See? You can go real dark or go very light. Now I'm going to do a couple lessons on how to use pencils. So, a mechanical pencil. Alright? So, mechanical pencils and regular pencils, can't go wrong. Also, these are what they call Micron or Pigma markers. And these are made by Micron, these are made by Pigma, Sakura. They're made by different companies. A lot of animators like to use this. People that do anime and cartooning like to do this. So, it makes a nice mark. Let's just draw something here. I'm going to draw a pair of eyes on here. Draw a pair of eyes. See what I'm doing, guys? Draw a pair of eyes. Let me see if I can zoom in a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. There you go. Zoom in a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. So you're just drawing a pair of eyes right here. See? So you can make different marks. See? You can cross your marks, you can crisscross your marks like this. You can crisscross your marks like that. So many things you can do. Alright. This is another one of my favorite tools. This is called a brush pen. It's like a magic marker, or it's like a marker, but instead of a tip, it has a nib like a brush. It's called a brush pen. And this is a Pentel brush pen. These are one of my favorites. Because these Pentel brush pens, you can refill the ink. If you take this and unscrew it, you can refill the ink. And you can buy the ink refills at any like office supply place, art supply store. See, this is a brush pen. Look what you can do with this brush pen, guys. Look at that. You can make some nice marks with this brush pen. A lot of people that do inking in comic books, they use brush pens. So brush pens are pretty cool to use. Let me back it up a little bit. Alright, let's make some marks with this brush pen. Just flip it over, put it up here. Yeah, go over here. See? You can make lines like that. You can crisscross like that. Or you can do calligraphy. You can make lettering like this. Look at. You can do lettering. So you can make letters. You can make wavy lines. It's called a brush pen. Look at that, guys. Always make sure you get the clicky noise. I tell my kids in school, when using your marker, make sure you hear the clicky noise. Hear the clicky noise? Alright. And then we have this. This is called a jelly roll pen, and it's white. And with a jelly roll pen, what you can do, I'm going to switch to this one again. With a jelly roll pen, you can make white marks. Let me zoom in a little bit. You can see me making some white marks on here. A lot of comic artists like to use this. See the white marks? See the white marks in there? See? You can make white marks. This is called a jelly roll pen or a white marker. You can do a lot of things with this. For example, I can create the illusion of space in here. See? Create the illusion of space. The shadows around it. Just playing around. But you can do some really cool lettering too. For example, the letter A. Some of the things you can do with this pen. Drawing like this. Just made a cube. And I'm going to show you guys how to draw cubes from Mr. A one day. It's easy peasy what? Macaroni and cheesy. If you do it the Mr. A way, it will be easy peasy macaroni and cheesy. And maybe one day we'll go in the kitchen and I'll show you how to make that easy peasy macaroni and cheesy. Or I'll just put my recipe on the YouTube channel. See what I'm doing? See, so many things you can do with these pens and these brushes. So, to recap. A number 2 pencil, you can never go wrong. A mechanical pencil. It's a number 2, but it's got the letters out. These markers, these permanent markers, they're called cartoon markers or micron markers you can use. And a great brush pen. And this jelly roll pen. I'm going to show you how to use a jelly roll pen one day. Always, guys, when you use a marker of any kind with a tip, make sure you hear the what noise? Clicking noise. Alright. Sebastian says hi. Whoop. Hamlet says hi. Sebastian's brother. Here's Hamlet. Hamlet says hi. One day I'll show you Sebastian's brother. Hamlet says hi. He loves you guys and will blow you a kiss. Happy New Year, and we'll see you soon. Ciao.